What's up, everybody? Do we have some drama for you guys today? They told me not to talk about this, so of course it's the first thing. Well, not the first thing, but we're going to talk about it. What do we have going on today? Today we have the 4-star summoning event. We have next Second Awakens. We have some more teasers on them. And then we also have some information on data breaches and hacking and the current drama that's going on. So we'll talk about that. First things first, default 4-star summoning event. Here's the info. It's already going on. People ask me my opinion on this, even though Sean B made a video. And I made videos on the last 4-star event as well that's going on. I made this little graphic. There is another person that made a graphic similar, but I don't have access to their graphic, and also I thought some of the things were kind of weird places. This is not necessarily a tier list. This is just more of a guideline on what monsters you should choose based on their overall usefulness. Excuse me. There are 2 tiers at the bottom. I mean, it's kind of like a tier list-ish, but it's like more of a general thing. I put this together, try to make it like fast and go from there. So yeah, some of the things may be like one or like, oh, this could be better than that, this could be better than that, but just generally speaking, this is value levels. The things on the bottom, there are some good units on the bottom. Fusions and Guild Shop. So, the things in the Guild Shop, we don't want to get from the 4-star event because they're available from the Guild Shop. You'll eventually just get the points for them. The pieces for them from there. So we don't really need to go and get them from the 4-star event. That's kind of a waste. Fusions, same thing. You don't want to like go and be like, well, I don't have a Verti-heal yet. Let me get a Verti-heal from that. You just get them from the fusions. So there's no point in really getting those. But the things on the top here are, if you don't have one of these, that would probably be the most likely thing for you to want to get. Moving on to the next one. What is this? Oh, this is a new image for the next Second Awakens. This is courtesy of Reddit. I can't imagine what monster... No, that is courtesy of Reddit, though. That someone teased the next Second Awakenings. And that is... I feel like... Anyway, moving on. This is the actual thing. I'm wondering if this is... Like, I assume that this is geometry, right? I think we all assume that this is geometry. Right now, it's very confusing. Like, what is turning into a spider in the next Second Awakenings? But I kind of wonder if this is like... Is this a texture map? Is this like... What is this part of the thing that is just like... They're showing it from a weird angle? I don't know. Like, I really... This is kind of weird. It looks like it's supposed to be on a spider. But I know they're probably showing it from a weird angle to try to confuse us, so we don't know what's going on. They're not showing us the whole picture, of course. But this is this was released by Com2uS. This as well was released by Com2uS. It's kind of weird. Some people tried plugging this into like other things with other monsters. Also, keep in mind, again, I have to keep reminding people this. Com2uS wants to do Second Awakenings for the older monsters that are not newer stuff, right? Like not, what are some of the newer monsters? I can't think off the top of my head on what the newer 3-stars are, but the more original 2 and 3-star monsters and the things that have secret dungeons, the things that are all accessible. They're not going to, if you're thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a harpy. Not everyone has Kabila, not everyone has the Dark Harpy. What is her name? Halia? So, a lot of people don't have these monsters. They're not going to make secret dungeons, or they're not going to make new dimensional hole areas for monsters that not everyone has access to. So, that would kind of be pointless if they're like, half the community can't even do these dungeons because they don't even have the monster to run them with. So, unless they give some of them secret dungeons, which could be cool. We'll see. I heard some rumors that they were going to do that. There's 2 more. This is... Someone pasted this together. This is not legit. This is not actually from Com2uS. This is not actually a teaser. Just in case you guys see this going around, this is not it. It looks like a high elemental, I know. This is another one. They pasted this together. This is not legit either. So just FYI, these are not legit. This one is. This one is. Oh, this one. Oh. On to the hacking. Okay. So in September, there was a data breach at ComToUs. A lot of people's accounts got compromised. ComToUs. I love how ComToUs doesn't ever tell us like when these things happen. They're like, "Oh, what? We didn't know." Like customer service is like, "Oh, we didn't know about it. I have no idea." Wow. Where you need to pay, you need to keep your account information safer, player. It's not our fault. It's like, no, there's a data breach. So there was a data breach in September. Email addresses, usernames, passwords were compromised. I don't know who, like, how many players. I have no idea what number of players, but I know there was at least some that were compromised. So FYI. Just in general, this site, Have I Been Pwned? That one. You can see if you've been pwned, if your data was compromised on different things. Just FYI. And last but certainly not least, this is the big drama going on today. Many of you may be familiar with an account named Dragon. It is a crazy Asian whale, LD crazy nonsense account. So many LDs out of the woodwork. The owner spent $1 billion on it. And they usually stay under the radar. Not too many people know too much about the account because the account tries to stay hidden or has tried to stay hidden for years with very little focus on the account. Well, Dragon this week started streaming on Twitch. I think about a week ago, started streaming on Twitch under the name Firefox TV 97. Turns out Dragon is not a crazy Asian whale. Dragon is a European and just decided they wanted to stream on Twitch out of nowhere, which led to some investigation, led to a lot of people piquing their curiosity. Some of the things they said seemed to not add up with certain things. And actually, information, this is, okay, so this is, if you guys don't know, this is Snow, Peter Yum. He casted a few Summoners War events, etc., etc. He did a video earlier today. It's Infinite, I'll link in the description. Infinite LD account exposed Dragon. Basically, there was some digging, not even by Peter, not even by Snow. A lot of people are blaming him they're like, oh, you're such a snitch, you're such a horrible person, don't out him like that. Basically, this information was spread across the community. He did not find the information. He's not the person that's like talking to ComToUs to try to get this guy banned. Other people found this information out because they were curious and things didn't add up. So basically, he goes on in the video. He actually explains it really well, so I'll just give a brief overview. He goes on throughout the video to explain that the guy's account, when you actually look at the data, because he was not in the focus, in the spotlight until he started streaming. If he didn't start streaming, none of this would have really come to anyone's attention. People started looking into his account, and it turns out that most of his Nat5s were summoned the same day. Which, okay, if you just want to whale one day, that's cool. Not really a big deal. But so much so that, like, look at your account. Like, look at your personal account. All the good stuff that you have on your account is generally, like, maybe some is clustered because you did a big summon session one day or another day, right? But generally, a lot of the stuff is spread out over the time that you've had the account. For the most part, again, some may be clustered here or there. Most of this person's stuff has been summoned at one specific time, like in 1 hour. Like almost everything he has was summoned in 1 hour on his entire account, and he is top 10 in RTA. He has some of the best, he has most of the best monsters in the game. Like we're talking like $200,000 worth of summons summoned in 1 hour. Like, that's how crazy we're talking. It's not like, oh, well, you just get lucky. It's like, the numbers just don't add up. Like, you can't summon the scrolls that fast. That's why it's really curious as to, like, how this account has summoned all of these good, all these good LD5s. Snow does a really good job explaining it. So again, I'll leave a link in the description below. A lot of people get mad at him for he didn't do anything. He's just the relayer of information, just like I'm doing. We didn't find all of this out. There's other people. Actually, there was a lot of high-level players on the Europe server that really did the digging into this. I have a little bit of information on it as well, because I was trying to gather information after he did his video. I'm like, is this legit? Is this guy actually like hacking or whatever the case may be? So I have a little bit of information. I'll actually give you guys some screenshots. Where is the screenshots? So here's his glory buildings. The dragon that we're talking about that was doing the that is not doing that we think may be doing some hacking. That with the questionable account. Let's just say questionable account. Here are some of his units, right? So we see, oh, like, okay, Triana, Artemiel. People get lucky. They get Artemiel sometimes. Whatever. Tableau, Eleanor. Oh, there's some good he got a couple Nat 5, Light Dark Nat 5s. He got a Lydia. So this is what you can see here. Yeah, you can see my mouse cursor. Cool. You can see the dates of the summons. So this is all in the Swar Farm data. This is actually where these screenshots are taken from. And this is not the time. Some people were questioning, like, oh, maybe this is the time that they 6-starred them. Like, these are the times that these are the creation dates. And we'll get to, I'm gonna play devil's advocate as well in a second. But it's just very curious that all of these monsters were summoned. Several of these, like Artemiel, Martina, Tashar, summoned within a minute, right? So we have Artemiel, Tashar. That's 2 Nat 5s in a minute. It happens. It happens. I've seen it. It's happened on Saturday morning summons. Get a regular Nat 5 from Legends. Get a Light Dark Nat 5. It happens, right? Within 1 minute, that happens sometimes. Next, 12-12. Okay, so let's take a look at what happens on 12-12. Amarna, Eleanor, Tableau, Molong, Rika, Lydia. No, sorry, Lydia is not 12-12. So they have 2 LD4s, 1 LD5, 2 regular Nat 5s. Okay, that's really crazy RNG to happen within 60 seconds. Again, it could happen if you're speed power summoning. Then there's more. At 12-13, Lydia Chandra Han. Lydia Chandra. Then we have a Han. Then it goes even more. You see more. 12-14, 12-16, 12-16, Amelia, Ciara, Ragdoll, Hathor, Perna, Velajul, Akroma, Jameer, Vivachel, 12-29, Chasoon. So we're seeing like all of these units. Now these are when they're actually, this is the creation date on their account. This is what's I think that's the actual term that's called in the data, in the Summoner's War data, is creation date. So we're seeing all of these, not 6-star date, creation date. We're seeing all of these within an hour. So 12-11 up to 12-30, like they have summoned more stuff on their account than most people watching on their entire account in years, in the course of 15 minutes. Then we see more. It just keeps continuing. They have Gianna, they have all this stuff. This is over the course of less than an hour. Less than an hour, they've summoned as many Light Dark Nat 5s as I probably have on all 6 of my accounts. Right? It's just a lot of stuff. What is this next one? Oh, I think these might be out of order. Right, Bagel is dumb and put them out of order. So, from 1201 on to eventually they stopped summoning all the crazy stuff. So they summoned the Nephthys first. But do you see the times? Like, look at all the times of all these summons. It's very, very, very peculiar. Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate as well, because maybe there's a reason for. Maybe they summoned them at all different times and they're just showing up at these specific times in their data. It could happen, but it's just very curious that this happens out of nowhere. Very curious. Leaves a lot of questions to answer. So the person, from what I have gathered from other people doing their research, again, there's a lot of European G2, G3 RTA players, regular arena / RTA / they're also in the top 10 guilds in Europe server as well. So the person that was streaming has already been involved in buying and selling accounts in the past, and that they are not the original owner of the account. So the person streaming is not the one that was really even involved in whatever happened back in the day, whenever August 31st, 2018 happened. They weren't even the owner of the account back then, from the information that I've gathered. So they wouldn't have even hacked or whatever themselves. And then some people were noting, they were like, oh, well, there was a thing that happened in channel 111 as well. So this is something totally different. So this happened in 2017. There was this big crazy thing. There's another ComTOS server thing. ComTOS servers are like top-notch security, right? So some people may mention this. There was crazy amount of summons. Let's go through and let's see what's happening. There's just all these summons. A lot of them are like Darknet 5s. It's just summon. So there was this shenanigans happening. This is not actual summons though. So what had happened was people hacked the notification system in ComTOS on ComTOS servers. So it looked like all of these monsters were being summoned. The monsters weren't actually being summoned. It was just showing notifications for OP monsters being summoned, and everyone freaked out about it, thinking that people were summoning all these monsters and hacking the services, like giving them all these monsters. But that is not the case. It was just hacking the notifications. But if you go to the people's accounts, they don't actually have the monsters. They were just hacking the notifications. So it was one of those situations. But that's just, I wanted to comment on the fact that some people were commenting on Snow's video saying like, oh, well, this is probably part of this thing. And it's not, because they didn't actually get, as part of this that we're seeing on the screen right now, they didn't actually get the monsters. So so that is not part of that. What else? What other information? Oh, again, as far as like buying and selling. So like I said, he's been involved in buying and selling accounts in the past. He didn't hack the account himself. If there was hacks involved, again, play devil's advocate in a minute. But whatever questionable stuff, he was not necessarily the one involved in it. Wasn't part of the channel. The mass Net 5 summon hack that happened in chat, that's something completely different. That didn't, like I said, it was just notifications. So it seems as if, from the information that I gathered, the account was purchased. He purchased the account for $45,000. Again, I would love to verify this actual number with that many LD5s, because it looks like he might actually have even more than this, like several dozen LD5s. So it was bought for $45,000 2 months ago. From the information that I have, again, I would love to like confirm this like by seeing actual receipts. I don't think anyone's gonna show me a receipt, but also the previous owner was not the original owner as well. So it changed hands multiple times. The original owner was the one that was involved in whatever suspicious things, but there was original owner, second owner, and then this new person is the third owner, it looks like, from the information that I've gathered. And I was trying to like get as much information as possible before really talking about it. There was a bunch of people that tried to question him and why they were summoned so quickly, in quick succession, and they were banned from the Twitch stream. Take that for what it is. Maybe he just felt like he was being harassed, and he will, because sometimes from a streamer, sometimes you feel like you're harassed and you're like, I don't know how to deal with this. I'm a new streamer. I'm gonna ban them. I don't know what they're asking. I don't want to implicate myself in something, etc., etc. I don't know what happened with the account 2 years ago because I just bought it, right? So maybe that's the case. There's also, if you guys want more information, I would check out Seishizo. Seishizo is a G3 player, RTA player. He knows a lot of information on it. He knows a lot of people. He streams on Twitch, twitch.tv/Seishizo. I'll leave it in link in the description. Like, how do you spell that, Bagel? How do you spell that? So we'll leave all links for the stuff in the description as well and in the comments. Here's my question though at the end. I feel like you guys got a decent amount of information. Snow has more information on his video. Seishizo has more information as well. But I know that sometimes people's accounts can be hacked from third parties, right? So we know that the CompToUs can hack an account, and let's say someone malicious hacks accounts and they're like, I'm gonna hack a whale account just for drama, and because I've talked to this guy in chat and he's a whale and he spent a lot of money on his account, and I'm gonna hack his account and I'm gonna delete all his crazy LD5s, right? Let's say that happened. Is it possible that this account could have been hacked at some point in when we're talking about, like, when we're talking the oh, you guys can't see the mouse? Yeah, okay. So like maybe they were hacked at some point in August 2018 and the account was actually longer, like older than that, and potentially the hacker deleted every monster that they had, and then the person goes to CompToUs and they're like, look, I have all the receipts, I spent $100,000 on this account, you need to give me my account back because this person hacked my account and deleted all my NAT5. So maybe they roll it back and they have to manually add all the different things in there from the old data files. So I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I'm just trying to say, well, maybe this is the situation. Maybe this would possibly explain it. I can't really think of any other things because honestly, you cannot summon this many NAT5s, especially this crazy, all these meta things, all in this fast. It's just not possible. So, as far as naturally summoning, or maybe it's a bug and it's showing the timestamps wrong, and there was some kind of corruption and something had to change the timestamps. So maybe they weren't actually summoned in these different times. Maybe a CompToUs employee had to go through and re-add all the monsters that were hacked by a malicious party. I'm just trying to like give the benefit of the doubt, you know, like innocent until proven guilty. Either way, it looks like the account was bought and sold, changed hands many times, which is also against terms of service. And this is why you can't like buy and sell accounts. Like, not an amazingly safe idea to buy and sell accounts, but in this day and age, like, it's really hard to take an account from day one and bring it up to like G3 level. So a lot of the things on this are shady, but this is what people are talking about today. This is kind of the new big drama. I just thought I'd give my 2 cents, give the information that I found from it. Again, I don't want to implicate the guy if it's like, oh, he had nothing to do with it, he just bought an account and then he's got a suspicious shady past, and he's like, I didn't do it, I'm just trying to Twitch stream because I want to be popular. So I don't know, I just want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but something's fishy somewhere, you know what I mean? So maybe it was just someone from CompToUs like re-adding the monsters one by one. They have to do it manually or something like that. I don't know what the case is. If not, if that was not an issue, if that was not part of the situation, then it's definitely not possible for someone to summon this many, especially OP nonsense, this many crazy things this fast. I mean, like, you know what? Even if you question the amount of summons that I have done over the past 5 years for like thousands of people, go ask Island Grown. Go ask any of the other big streamers that do lots and lots of summons all the time. Like, this is just that's not real. That's not even realistic on like a good day. That's not even realistic on like the. It's just not. It's just not. Like, I promise you it's not. I know you want to give benefit of that. Maybe he could summon 10 Light Dark Nat5s in an hour. You just can't summon that much. If there were Light Dark Trans Scrolls, yes. Yes. If there were Light Dark Legends, yeah, you could do that. If you only summoned Light Dark Legends and regular Legends, yeah, that's possible, right? Maybe. How many scrolls could you summon? Light Dark Legends, though. How fast could you click the summon button? It's still, I think, I don't know. But I was thinking about it as well. No one really brought this up before. That maybe someone from CompToUs had to like go through and like manually change something, and then it took them like an hour to change all the different monsters, and that's why it's showing creation date there. when it maybe not wasn't actually summoned at those times. Anyway, I just want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Whatever. Drama. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. I want to try to... I don't know. I just want to try to give them someone the benefit of the doubt, because I know they're probably not the person that was involved in this in the first place, but now they're involved. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drama. We love drama. It's the internet. We love drama. Anyway, I will see you guys always in the next one when I have my 300 LD5s on my account. I'm like, what, guys? I got really lucky. Anyway, I'll see you as always in the next one.